Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to LDM Wrestling, and we are coming to you from Burton-upon-Trent as the hotshot Joey Scott and Reece Riley, two high flyers, are taking each other on one-on-one here in Burton-upon-Trent in a street fight. That means, ladies and gentlemen, that the action may take place in the ring. It may take place, as you can see right now, in the arena as these two young lions are battling up the stairs here at a sold-out Burton-upon-Trent. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Joey Scott and Reece Riley putting themselves into a position that neither man should be totally comfortable with. Where both of these individuals are comfortable is climbing up to the top rope, is jumping off of the top rope, grappling on the mat, not exchanging blows, not going into the crowd, and certainly not being able to use weapons if they so wish. However, today you are seeing a street fight between the two. They have some bad blood to settle, and this is one way in which they can settle it right here for LDM Wrestling here in Burton-upon-Trent. As now, Riley and Scott are at the top of the stairs, and wait a sec, is Riley about to be thrown down the stairs? Luckily, he stops himself from doing so. And Joey Scott and Reece Riley they must be 14 feet high right here. That is an enormous amount of stairs, and there goes Joey Scott, and he is rolling all the way down the stairs. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Scott is not a trained stuntman. He is merely a professional wrestler, and that was a fall like we have never seen before here in LDM Wrestling. Well, Reece Riley limping his way back down the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we wish we could bring you the entirety of this contest, but time limits are as they are. But we rejoin the action with Joey Scott being rolled back in the ring. He manages to get to his feet, throws a right hand. Riley ducks underneath, goes up for a standing monkey flip, which Scott reverses. And now could we see a Boston Crab or a slingshot? It is a slingshot sending Riley over the top rope, but he lands on his feet. Beautiful leap over the top of Scott. Riley then from inside the ring to outside of the ring with a suicida toupee dive through the middle rope, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if I have yet to introduce myself, it is because this action has been fast and furious. But my name is, of course, Reginald Kensington III, and this is LDM Wrestling, and we want to thank you for joining us. If you have yet to do so, please like and subscribe to this video by clicking the subscription button, the subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. Then click the bell in the top right-hand corner right next to your profile to enable notifications so that you can be the first to view each and every LDM Wrestling video that we produce and that we upload, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hotshot Joey Scott in the purple trunks going up against Reece Riley in the white and gold tights. And this is an incredible contest thus far, ladies and gentlemen. Both men have demonstrated their high-flying ability, and both men have demonstrated that they are willing to put their bodies on the line to get victory tonight. Oh, a very loud knife-edge chop right there from the hotshot Joey Scott, and Reece Riley is suffering right now. Oh, Scott licks the hand just to further embarrass Riley, but Riley then gets his own back. His revenge with a couple of big chops, and Scott then kicks him away just to make sure that he's not going to continue that. Oh, and a double stomp on the face right there. He raked his feet all around the face. Scott hits the ropes, standing senton, crushes those ribs, goes for a cover. Just a 2 count right there. Scott then picks up a steel chair, perfectly legal in a street fight, of course, ladies and gentlemen, and lands it right on the back of Reece Riley. And the referee then trying to say no more, but he really has no right to do so. The steel chair is perfectly legal, and it could well be signaling the end of this contest as Scott then seats Riley. And what could he be going for? We've seen Scott do this before, charging with those knees. Oh, and a cannonball. And the hotshot Joey Scott misses. And ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't see, that chair just busted open. That chair is broken. There will be nobody sitting on that for the duration of this contest, or at least not safely, as Riley then brings Scott to his feet. Nice jaw jacker there from Scott. Swinging neck breaker sends Riley back down to the mat. Look at that. You can see the broken chair right there. As Riley back on the mat, Scott going for a cover. Only a 2 count, Riley kicking out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, just as we're in a moment here, let's make sure we also head over to ldmwrestling.com. That will give you the opportunity to find out when you can be front row or in the audience for the next LDN show in a town or city near you. LDM Wrestling, of course, promotes professional wrestling up and down the United Kingdom. Knee to the back of Reece Riley. And a second knee to the back there, really driving home the inflicting of pain onto that lower portion of Reece Riley's back. Joey Scott is being vicious right here. Scott, who of course recently was dethroned as LDN Capital Champion to Irishman Steve Savage. And now Scott then has a point to prove to all of his detractors who say that now that he is no longer champion, he is no longer one of the top wrestlers in the company. That, of course, is not my prevailing opinion. I'm just saying that he has heard that opinion and as such has got a point to prove. Belly to back suplex attempt, dropped nicely, and Riley then dropped right on the back of his head. Another quick nonchalant cover, just a 2 count. So we have over 3,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we're up to 3,200 subscribers. We are on the hunt and the push for 3.5, so feel free to continue to share this video with your friends. Let them know about LDM Wrestling and let them know about Reece Riley as he sets up the hotshot Joey Scott for what could be a 619, but instead leaps underneath. Butterfly suplex from Reece Riley. Great work there. Riley getting up, delivering a forearm, didn't get all of it. Scott then gets one, Riley gets one, Scott gets one, Riley gets one, Scott, Riley, Scott, Riley, Scott, 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 Scott. Joey Scott then taken out, but Riley turns Scott inside out with a roaring lariat right there. Listen to this crowd here in Burton-upon-Trent. They are truly behind the white tights of Reece Riley. Riley now goes to the middle rope, goes for that beautiful head scissors, landing Scott in position for Riley's 619. But wait a sec, Scott catches him. And Scott then going for that Boston Crab right there. Double leg turn, but Riley then flips him over. Nicely done by Riley. Misses the kick. Up. Oh, nicely done with that spine buster. Just a 2 count from the spine buster. And Joey Scott then asking whether that was a 3, knowing full well it was a 2. And this is where Joey Scott does actually thrive, up on the top rope. And look at this, he is up on the top rope, goes for a high moonsault, but Riley rolled towards the buckle. Scott misses. Beautiful kick there from Riley, and Scott, this time, 3rd time lucky. Could we see the 619? There it is, sending Scott down, and Riley going up top, it seems. The crowd fully behind top, but Joey Scott then rolls out the way. Oh, but Riley! Oh my goodness, from the top rope to the floor. Fabulous work from Reece Riley. Of course, in a street fight, he could keep Scott outside the ring for longer, but he rolls him in. And it seems now Riley wants to end this on his own terms. Oh dear, but Scott then catches Riley. And now Scott back on top. Oh, and he lifts him up into that razor's edge gory special. Oh, and drops him in there with the gory drop. using the head to roll him over. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a sec, Riley kicked out, didn't see it coming. Tremendous perseverance from Reece Riley. And Reece is the chant echoing through the roof right here in Burton-upon-Trent. But Joey Scott then has such a chip on his shoulder and such a point to prove after his 2.5-year reign as LDN Capital Champion was ended. And look at this, Riley then tried to charge him, but Scott now setting Riley up perhaps. But Riley once again going up top. Riley delivering blow after blow. Scott and Riley up top. This is very dangerous for both men. Riley is up. Spanish fly. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner as a result of a top rope Spanish fly. The young lion himself, Reece Riley. Fantastic contest. Thank you so much for joining us here on LDN Wrestling. Again, please make sure that you subscribe and enable notifications so that you are updated each and every time LDN Wrestling promotes a new video. And head over to ldnwrestling.com so you can pick up tickets for LDN Wrestling when they are in a town or city near you. This has been LDN Wrestling, and we are British and proud.